Hello and welcome to Shri Academy online teaching classes. In today's class, I am going to start a poem, Our Strange Lingo. But before starting the poem, we should know the word meanings of difficult words because it will make you easy to understand the poem. So, at first, we will start reading the word meanings of difficult words. As you can see that I have written some difficult words and it's Hindi and English meaning both. Now the first one is strange, S-T-R-A-N-G is strange, that means ajeeb, that means hard to understand. Once again strange, that means ajeeb, that means hard to understand. Next word is lingo, L-I-N-G-O, lingo, that means shabdavali, that means a foreign language. Once again, lingo means shabdavali, that means a foreign language. Next word is break, B-R-E-A-K, break means tootna, that means separate. Once again, break means tootna, that means separate. Next word is rhymed, R-H-Y-M-E-D, rhymed, that means tukwala, that means word or lines and with a sound that correspond to. Now the next word is freak, F-R-E-A-K, freak. Freak means sunky, that means a very unusual. Once again freak means sunky, that is a very unusual. Now the next word is saw, S-C-W, saw means silla, that means stitching. Next word is likewise, L-I-K-E-W-I-S-E, likewise, that means वैसे ही, that means in the same way. Next word is few, F-E-W, few means kuch, that means a smaller number. Next word is maker, M-A-K-E-R, maker, that means nirmata, that means a person who make or produce something. Once again maker, that means nirmata, a person who make or produce something. Now the next word is verse, V-E-R-S-E, verse means kavita, that means poetry. Once again verse means kavita, that means poetry. Next word is words, W-O-R-S-E, words means or bhi bura, that means low standard. Next word is beard, B-A-A-R-D, beard means dadi, that means a growth of hair on the chin. Once again beard means dadi, a growth of hair on the chin. Now the next word is heard, H-E-A-R-D, heard. Heard means sunna, that means listened. Next word is cord, C-O-R-D, cord means rassi, that means rope. Next word is foe, F-O-E, foe means shatru, that means an enemy. Next word is hose, H-O-S-E, hose means nali, that means pipe. Next word is close, C-L-O-S-E, close means band kare, that means to shut. Next word is lose, L-O-S-E, lose means khona, that means give up. Next word is goose, G-O-O-S-E, goose means hans, a large water bird with a long neck. Next word is mould, M-O-U-L-D, mould, that means dhalna, that means to shape. Next word is pronounce, P-R-O-N-O-U-N-C-E, pronounce, that means uchcharan kare, that means to make a sound in the correct way. Next word is wherefore, W-H-E-R-E-F-O-R-E, wherefore, that means kis karan, that means for what reason. Next word is lone, L-O-N-E, lone means akela, that means single. Next word is seems, S-W-E-M-S, seems means lagta hai, that means give the impression. Now let us start the summary of the poem. This poem is all about the language. In India, Hindi is the first language and English is the second language. And the people feel English as a difficult language because in English some words have same pronunciation but different meaning. So poet is also very confused with this thing and expressing his thought about the problems in language, that is lingo. Let us read the paragraph and understand the lines. When in the English tongue we speak, why is break not rhymed with freak? Will you tell me why it's true? We say so, but likewise few. It means that in speaking English, it is very hard to understand the language because the rhyming words are same, but its meaning are different, like break and free. They are the rhyming words, but their meaning is different. Break means to separate anything, and the freak means very unusual. And the poet is also asking, it is true if we speak SEWS so and FEWS few, and the so means stitching anything, and the few means a small number of quantity. So it is true to speak like this. Now the next line is, and the maker of the verse cannot rhyme his horse with verse. Beard is not same as herd. Chord is different from the word. It means that the maker of the verse means poetry. That means the who had made the poetry is not able to rhyme the word horse with verse, because both the words have different meaning. As you know that a horse is an animal, and the verse means of low standard. And beard is not same as the herd. Beard means a growth of hair on the chin, and herd means to listen anything. So the both the words have different meaning, but their rhymings are same. The code is different from the word. So code is meaning rope, which is different from the word, but their rhyming is same. Now the next paragraph is cow, but low is low. Shoe is never rhymed with foe. Think of hose, close and loose, and think of goose and yet with choose. It means that the poet is saying that if cow is cow and low is low, then why the shoe is not rhymed with foe? As you know, foe means an enemy, and the shoes which we wear. So its rhyming is same, but the meanings are different. Think of hose, close and loose. Means hose means the pipe, and the close means to shut, and the loose means to give up. Though all the three words have the different meaning, but their rhymings are same. And the word goose and choose, they are the same rhyming words, but their meanings are different. Goose is called a water bird animal, and the choose means we select something, so their meaning are quite very different. Now the next stanza is, think of comb, tomb and bomb, doll and roll, or home and sum. Since pay is rhymed with say, why not paid with said, I pray? It means that the word comb, tomb, and bomb, they are the rhyming words, but they cannot have the same meaning. And what about doll and roll? It also have the same rhyming, but different meaning. Home and some. Since pay is rhymed with say, as you know, pay means paying anything, and say means saying anything. So they have a very different meaning. Why not paid with said, I pray? So the poet prays that these all words are so confusing. Their rhymings are same, but they all have the different meaning. Next stanza is, think of blood, food and good. Mold is not pronounced like could. Wherefore done but gone and alone? Is there any reason known? To sum up all, it seems to me sounds and letter do not agree. The poet want to say that if we think about the words blood, food and good, they all are the same rhyming, but the different meaning. And mold is not pronounced like could, because the mold is a shape, and could is different from the meaning of mold. And wherefore done but gone and known, this all are also there. Wherefore means why this these words are so difficult to understand. So poet want to know the reason behind such thing that their rhymings are saying same but their meaning are different. So poet want to know the reason of this. To sum up all, it seems to me sounds and later do not means they are our pronunciation are same but they look different. Their meaning are very different. So this is the poem written by the Lord Cromer, and he is telling about the language which is so difficult to understand. Now let's start the exercise of this poem. The first one is the tick the correct options. The first question is the phrase the English tongue refers to the option are tongues of the English speaker. Next is English speaker, English language and English alphabet. So your answer is English language, because the English tongue refers to the English language. According to the poet, the main problem with the English language is that the options are too many words have similar spelling, many sounds and spelling do not match, and there are too many similar sounding words. The grammar is very confusing. So the answer is there are too many similar sounding words. Now the next question is which of this does verse rhyme with? So the option are horse, nurse, or force, or course. So the answer is horse. The next is the theme of the poem is pronunciation, poetry, language, or rhyme. So the answer is language. Okay, student, now some homeworks I have given. Think and answer. There are two questions and you have to think and write it. And now these are the rhyming words, you have to match it. So thank you for today's class.